He's gone. Welcome to Aftermath here at TNT. My name is Veronica Sol, and we are going to be discussing all things Sirens Fury. If you missed that show, make sure to catch up on Chiller TV Plus. It was some show, but we're going to break down everything match by match. And he's back. He's back. Hold on. He's back. Wait. And I am joined at this time by the marvelous, the wonderful, the talented, the handsome, the always on time, never has technical issues, Simon Hill.
I have no idea what happened, but hey, live broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, as Veronica's already probably just said, welcome to TNT Aftermath. Here, another show where we break down what took place over the incredible shows that we had. As you can see, we have a bit of a guest tonight who wants some attention as well.
Hello. I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, I always want attention.
Of course you do. You never stop thirsting for attention. And anyway, I think what we should do at this point, so Veronica doesn't kick off at me, is play the hype package for Sirens Fury. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look because it was explosive. Well, wow. There you go. Yeah, it was.
That was really cool.
That was a very
Graps
on film, as always, just knocks it out of the park. And this was an incredible show. It was a great way to bring Sirens Fury, the all-women's show, back to the forefront. And we have some really good news to share with you at the end of this show about the future of Sirens Fury. Before we do get into everything, though, ladies and gentlemen, you can talk to myself and Veronica by dropping those messages and comments in the videos. We'll be able to read them out live. Keep it clean. You know, I know it's TNT, but no. All right. You are wearing an ECW shirt, so I guess on brand.
Do you know what? Totally on brand, but we're supposed to have our Aftermath t-shirts on, Simon.
We are. So why haven't you got yours on, Veronica?
Why haven't you got yours on, Simon?
I was walking the dog and came home a little bit late and forgot to change.
Fair. Do you know what? Fair enough.
I'm not going to ask you because I already know, and we probably shouldn't.
That makes it sound so bad.
It makes it sound a lot worse than it actually is. It really does.
It really does. I was just working.
That's all it was. I just made it sound like really mutty. So, but Wrestle Snaps, big hello to you. Thank you for tuning in to another show. So I guess we should probably kick things off here with the first match of the evening. Two former champions in TNT, the former TNT Women's Champion in Alexis Falcon and a former TNT Women's Tag Team Champion in Angel Hayes, someone you know very well, Veronica. Take a look at the highlights.
Any minute now.
It's working. It's going to come.
TNT will go one-on-one.
She needs no introduction.
No, that's us.
Angel Hayes.
Versus beautiful agility of her own.
That's magnificent.
Notice the Haunted Mansion themed gear from Alexis Falcon. Roll up. Two. Oh, beautiful shotgun drop kick there, Mark.
Wanna get that win at Sirens Fury. And look at that, charged right through her.
Oh.
Hello.
Wow. Not finished. Oh, went for it. Oh, there's the knee.
Right in the face again. Hayes not mucking about today.
What a competitor to...
No. Oh, no! That's got to be it.
Off with
Surely.
her head.
And it is.
Why have you got sparked out on there? This is not that show.
Listen.
What's going on tonight, Veronica?
StreamYard has a new layout. Okay.
Oh.
And it is. I don't know where that picture is. I don't know where. I don't know where its height. Is it this? Hold on. I don't know where it's living.
Wow.
That picture.
Wow.
But anytime I do this, it goes up. I think they have sabotaged my stream.
That's clearly what's going on. And what a victory for Alexis Falcon on her return to TNT. I think I said it on commentary, it was the first match she'd had there in TNT in around a year. So to come back against somebody who is incredibly athletic, as well as very powerful. She's very strike heavy. Angel Hayes, still only 24 years old, feels like she's been around forever. You've known her pretty much since she started. Yeah,
that's the thing about Angel Hayes. 24 years old, but she's been around since 2016. That's when she's made her debut. 9 years of experience. She's been the ICW World Champion, Women's World Champion. She's recently the Iron Girders World Champion, the first female. She's always making such an impression, but time and time again, people do underestimate her. And I think definitely at the beginning of this match, Alexis Falcon did underestimate her. Was showboating a little bit at the beginning because the crowd was behind her, because she's so... She gets on with the crowd gets her, the crowd loves her, and she loves the crowd. So anytime she has the opportunity to play to them, she absolutely will. But I think it did distract her in the beginning of this match, where Angel Hayes looked like she could get the win there. Very hard hitting match, very hard hitting.
It was, and Angel Hayes bought the kitchen sink and then some. And then Alexis Falcon, of course, experience maybe in her corner by not much, but of course she's a little bit older. She's been around a lot longer, especially at TNT, one of our longest reigning women's champions of all time. We all remember that 2 out of 3 falls against Lizzie Evo, which still to me is one of the greatest matches I've ever called at TNT.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
So, it's good things for Alexis Falcon. Maybe she'll be looking to get in those conversations again where she can challenge the winner of Lana Austin or Seshamoth Martin. We'll find out that later on this evening. And, that could be a conversation worth having, couldn't it?
And it's a conversation that I would really like to see at the end of the day, because Alexis Falcon has the talent, has the ability, has the agility, has the motivation, has the drive to place herself in that position. I think she'd be an excellent champion yet again. But that's not to discount, even though she won this match, the Angel Hayes should be discounted so quickly, because in that match, even though she didn't quite get the win, she really showcased her talents during that match.
She did.
It was incredible from beginning to end. Make sure to catch up and watch it. We've got some comments here. Let's see what people have to say. Oh, look.
What is what?
It's bot. Is that what that says?
Yeah. What is what? How are we? That's how, that's the best Scouse impression. Well, they think that my best Scouse impression is you're some smoky bacon crisp there, girl.
That's nice. Mine's is let me check that for you. I'll call you right back. Let me check that for you.
That's actually really good.
Back.
I think that's pretty solid.
Anyway,
back to
yes, Ben has been sabotaging Aftermath.
Well, look, he needs to get some viewers and listeners somehow, so I understand, you've got to do what you can. Moving on to match 2. This was fatal 4-way action between 4 of the biggest and best upcomers in the UK. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Four-way action now, ladies and gentlemen. Leah Raven has appeared at every Sirens Fury to date.
Oh, listen to the reaction for Decca.
The Ice Queen returns, Lily Winter.
If she got it just right at the start. Ah, let's all just chill and chat.
Oh,
I don't like it.
Oh.
Simon, protect me.
It's creepy. It's
Simon, stand in front of me. I don't like it.
What do you think I'm going to do? Raven and Winter working together, which is a very unorthodox tag team.
Just beating on her now.
Now Holly and Raven again, back at it. Oh, look at this, counter for counter. Big arm drag, beautiful. Now Holly Barlow managed to duck out the way, eats a back elbow from Raven. Oh, and then a boot as well to go with it. Now what's Raven got planned?
Lana Austin's going to be cross with Leah Raven.
Very much so.
Because they're busy mates.
They are.
Busy mates. Not just mates.
Oh,
oh my goodness! Hoisted her over.
Into a Samoan drop. Oh, look at this now. Lily Winter with a back suplex.
Look at the strength of Lily Winter.
Whoa, beautiful gut wrench there.
Takes the arm.
Oh. Innovation, and now, into the corner, sends Raven tumbling. Oh, Shining Wizard.
She got all of that. You saw it touch her right on the cheek.
Oh, Raven with a super kick.
She got all of that. You saw her catch her right on the cheek.
Oh. Big spine buster from has full control. Raven. Oh no. Takes the jaw of Winter. Now there's the rebellion. That's all she wrote. Counting. 2.
Oh, she smashed her. Now she's got the cover
2,
herself.
3.
And the win.
Holly Barlow steals the win.
Wow, what a match. Fast-paced, high-octane, hard-hitting from 4 great upcomers. A big shout-out to Decca, first of all. I believe that was only her 3rd or 4th professional match. She came out there and certainly left her mark.
I mean, she really held her own with 3 other really experienced wrestlers. And it was a hard-hitting match from beginning to end. Whoever was in that ring was giving it their all. They were all putting some amount of shift in. And Decca really held her own. I mean, just by the look of her, every time I see her, I think to myself, money.
Yeah.
Anytime I look at her, well, like, incredible look, great attitude, hard-working, and terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Absolutely terrifying. And you can tell Mark Adams was clearly petrified on commentary as well. I think a really important angle here, as well as something we've witnessed over the last couple of months. So Holly Barlow and Leah Raven had a match at the Level Up Briefcase tournament, I think it was. Holly Barlow went over on that. She beat Raven. There was a sign of respect there. Now both of them chucked into this fatal 4-way, and Holly Barlow stealing the win from Leah Raven at the last second. I mean, Raven's got to be, for lack of a better term, slightly pissed off.
I mean, of course she's going to be pissed off, but then I think to myself, wouldn't Leah Raven do the exact same thing in that position? Yeah. I mean, it did look like Leah Raven was going to win that match. And to be honest, she was my pick. She was my favourite to be able to win. When she walks into the room, when she walks into that ring, when she comes out into the crowd, she has a presence, she has a talent, she has everything that you need to make a great competitor. And she's ruthless at the same time. So, I mean, yeah, she's going to be pissed, but she has to admit to herself at some point, like, she would do the exact same thing. And Holly Barlow.
We'll get to Holly Barlow later tonight because
I have a rant.
Yes. Yeah.
About this gingham wearing butter wouldn't melt act that she has on.
Don't be deceived.
Anyone.
Do not be deceived by the cuteness, the incredible talent, or like you said, the butter wouldn't melt, because Holly Barlow hadn't finished at that match for that night. So we're going to fill you in on the details a little bit later. Veronica, you were in the thick of all of that as well. So we'll get onto that. But again, Lily Winter returning to TNT. Great to see her back. Of course, wasn't her night. But all in all, I mean, that was a great match from 4 very capable competitors.
Really capable competitors. I really enjoyed watching the match from beginning to end. The crowd were really, really into it as well. Like, there was some really funny chants happening halfway through it. like anyone but Elsa.
Yeah, Lily Winter was being compared to Frozen, and you can imagine she wasn't best pleased at that, for sure.
No, absolutely not. It would not help her in that match at all. At all.
Well, our next match saw the return of some of your best friends, Veronica, to TNT. The She-Wolves made their triumphant and overdue return to TNT Extreme Wrestling. Our former tag team champions, former Ruthless Aggression of TNT, right? They ran the show many years ago, and they came back to take on The Experience.
On the line, Simon!
This is exciting, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome back the She-Wolf. Here is The Experience.
Hello.
Working like a well-oiled machine. Scott Smithson, though, as we know, is a fighter. Never shy away from a scrap.
She's a brawler and she's brawling, but even the best brawler can't take on 2 at once. And she nearly lost it there after an absolute smash.
There's one thing that will never, ever... Oh, big boot, and now we're getting it, Mark. LA Taylor, Molly Spartan.
We want LA Taylor versus Molly Spartan. We want to see what these 2 big badasses have got for each other.
Gets in, takes down Smithson.
Taylor, she didn't tag. No tag, and the referee telling her no.
So, instead, Case Owens takes the fight to both. There's looking to go for it again, looking for The Experience.
Whoa.
That's it.
That's gotta be it.
3.
And it is.
So let me ask you a question.
This spark time.
Yeah, it's stressing me out.
It's stressing me out.
I need to ask you a question here, Veronica.
Yes.
So for those that couldn't be in attendance and haven't managed to catch up on Triller TV just yet, make sure you do, though, after you've watched this. Veronica was our announcer for that night, and rightfully so. It was great to see. But one thing that probably made this extra special is you got to introduce your friends to the ring on their return. How did that feel?
It was an incredible moment. It did fluster me, to be honest. You know me, I am always a professional. Like, always a professional. As much as I...
Sorry,
you get
continue.
Something you want to say? No. You get something you want to say, Simon?
The lemon and honey is really good. Yeah. No, you carry on.
But there was, it was a really, really special moment. It was the first time that I'd ever introduced 2 of my best friends, to be honest. And I did, during the announcement, add to their accolades, and my best friends. And
it was quite a moment, and you could tell all of you were kind of feeling that moment in the ring at that time as well. And you kind of had to take a step back and just, appreciate that, didn't you?
Yeah, sometimes you need to just take a minute to recognise a moment that's happening right in front of you. I mean, all too often, it's true for everyone, like the moments like these just pass, and it was nice to just take a minute and have a little bit of fun with it as well, because if we can't have fun with it, what are we doing?
What I mean? Yeah.
What are we doing?
But as for the match really itself,
yeah,
it was incredible. And again, another fantastic showcase for The Experience. But man, we've missed the She-Wolves. Look, they bruised and battered me when they were here before, and I was the backstage interviewer for TNT. And Molly Spartan, she has no filter. We all know that.
100%.
To say the least. But it was great to see the She-Wolves back.
it's so good to see the She-Wolves. And don't you worry, wee cotton sock Simon, I'll protect you. All right.
Thank you.
Give you
Thank
any
you.
trouble, you come to me, and I'll make sure to calm them down a little bit for you. I've
I
got
appreciate
some
that.
leeway there with my pals. But what a return! Even though they didn't quite get the win, they really reminded us who the She-Wolves were. Really heavy hitting, big moves from both of these teams. It was brutal from the start to the finish, from bell to bell, just brutality. It was amazing to see them. Now, of course, the experience, they weren't intimidated, but they did have a point to prove. There is always going to be that question mark over their head, over their reign as women's tag team champions. Are they going to be as good as the legendary She-Wolves? Are they going to be at the pinnacle, be at the level that the She-Wolves are? And they answered it at the end of the day, Simon. They answered it.
I think the biggest statement in that match, they answered that question, was they didn't just win that match. They delivered an exclamation point by picking Molly Spartan up, hitting the experience for the 1, 2, 3. That right there is the ultimate. We are here and we're not here to play.
100%. 100%. They proved it to themselves. They proved it to everyone that they deserve to be where they are today. 100%.
Yeah.
Not that they needed to, but it is just to underline that fact that we're here. We are the experience, and we are the TNT Women's Tag Team Champions. And you can throw anything you want at them. I think they're going to be there for a very long time. But I don't. There's something that tells me that the She-Wolves aren't quite done.
I hope so. I hope, there's still a door open somewhere. If not, Molly Spartan will no doubt create a door. 100%.
100%.
As she often does. Our next match was an interesting one. A debutant who has been taking the country by storm, has definitely been, for me personally, the 2025 breakout star of the year here in the UK, with Melissa Fierce taking on our former and first ever TNT Undisputed Women's Champion, Lucy Sky.
First ever TNT Undisputed Women's Champion making her way to the ring, Melissa Fierce, the hot commodity. She's had the busiest year of her career so far.
That leg there, it'll do it.
Off the corner, big running uppercut.
You heard the impact of that.
Oh,
right in the spine.
Well, welcome to TNT. Oh, beautiful fisherman suplex.
With a bridge, but not enough.
Sky has really got to take this one seriously. And there's that innovation again. We mentioned it earlier from Melissa Fierce. Slingshot elbow.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Is that a kidney?
Oh, whatever it is, Sky's feeling it. And again, the creativity coming into play too. From minute one of this match, big crossbody connects, legs hook, shoulders down.
Oh, you big nerd.
I've just got back from Disney, mate. I'm jet lagged. Oh, German suplex folded Fierce in half. There's the running knee flush to the jaw. Two.
Is it? It is.
Well, Lucy Sky climbing back up that ladder. But first of all, before we go any further, I want to give a big shout out to a comment you just put up there. We had someone travel all the way from Poland just to come and watch these shows. So I want to give a big shout out to Robert. There you go. There's the comment right there, all the way from Poland. Beautiful part of the world as well. So, Robert, glad you enjoyed the show, and I hope we see you back at TNT sometime soon. And when you do, please come and say hello to the team. What an incredible... I mean, travelling all the way from 100%.
Poland.
Wow. I moan about travelling from Birmingham.
That's amazing.
Those 2-hour car journeys are rough.
It is. I don't like traveling. I don't like travel. Oh, we've got more. Yay! Coming back at the end of November, Robert. Make sure if you come along, if you see one of us, just to grab us and say hi. Jason, what is this picture Jay's sending me?
Oh no!
I think it might be a show graphic to put on the show. Bear with me, Jay. Bear with me. I'll put it in.
The TNT owner
isn't that amazing? And also,
yeah.
Also, Paul Heyman cosplay guy approved of my performance.
Okay, so I have a theory here. So during the entire weekend, I saw Paul Heyman guy sitting dressed up, and I thought, man, there's something going on. He's here for all 4 shows dressed as Paul Heyman. He's cutting a promo somewhere. He didn't, but I was waiting for it. So next time, Mr. Heyman, if we could get you to maybe, I don't know, maybe you can introduce Tate.
Wouldn't that be so good?
Oh, it would, but he doesn't need an
He doesn't need it, but I think it would pop me. It would pop me a belter. I would really enjoy seeing that, especially for someone like Tay. I think it would work so well.
It's ham on bread that is meant to be. I don't know where I got that one from. Very good point from Wrestle
Ham on bread. Very well known saying. It's ham on bread, isn't it?
It sounds a lot like something like Scottish people would say. It does sound quite. Maybe I'm just hanging around with it.
Yeah, like something that Scottish people would say, something nonsensical. It just goes together. Like ham on bread.
That's the new slogan for TNT next year. Very good point from WrestleSnap's Melissa Fierce is having a fantastic year in 2025. And she had a great showing, didn't she, at Sirens Fury?
She really, really did. She made such a good impression from beginning to end. And going up against someone like Lucy Sky, who's such a TNT staple, she didn't let it slow her down for 1 second. She didn't seem intimidated. She didn't seem out of place. She just took to TNT like a duck to water. See, that's a saying. Like ham on bread. Melissa Fierce took to TNT like ham on bread. Don't you think? That's she seemed to just fit right
ham
in.
on bread makes sense. We all put ham on bread, right? Even vegans put fake ham on bread, right? Oh man!
Oh my god!
Anyway, but no, you're right. I think for me, what's so impressive about Melissa Fierce is there's no wasted motion. Everything makes sense. Don't, because you're going to corpse me and we're still live and I'm not going to be able to finish the rest of the show. But I think Melissa is, certainly becoming...
You take it away, Simon. You take it
away. She's certainly becoming the new Lizzie Evo, the new Alexis Falcon, the only original Melissa Fierce. So I'm really excited to see where she goes. Hopefully we'll see her back at TNT in the future. But as for Lucy Sky, I think you're right. She's had a very up and down year. Of course, the excitement of being crowned the first ever TNT undisputed women's champion, to then losing it in the fashion that she did and unable to recapture it. And then this may have almost felt, I don't want to say a demotion, but it was almost as if she was back at the starting block,
Do you know what? I really hope that Lucy Sky takes this as a positive. She has been through the ringer. Life has been a roller coaster for Lucy Sky. She's had ups, she's had downs, but the best thing that she can do is to get a fresh start, to face someone brand new to TNT, someone that's really, really talented, that not only gives her a fresh start, that can then also give her new experiences, new challenges, something else to face, a new journey to begin. So I'm really hoping that she takes this as a positive, as a fresh, clean slate to move forward and to leave all of that behind her, because all of that drama all of that, the politics and the conniving and the manipulation and taking advantage of, because she can just leave that all behind and just focus on pro wrestling for a while without all of that drama, without all of that added extras, and just focus on good wrestling. I think it would be really good for her for a while, and just to refocus. I think she deserves it, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. And it almost sounded like you were describing the personality of Lana Austin there. Anyway, on to our next match. Harley Hudson making a return from TNA. Yes, your Scouse legend of Liverpool made her return. 9 stone of Scouse girl power went up against the bad girl, Chantel Jordan.
Dangerous individual when it comes to striking in British wrestling. The bad girl, Chantel Jordan.
Welcome back, Godzilla. Takes advantage and swings her down, but look at the quick fire reversals by Chantel Jordan.
Sends Hudson rocking into the corner. Oh, did you hear that? And listen to this, Mark.
Oh, I think they heard that in the Wirral.
Oh, basement drop kick in the corner. Hudson, welcome back to Liverpool, cover 2. No strikes again. Irish whip countered by Jordan into the ropes. And now Hudson firing up on all cylinders. Scoop slam.
And this.
A big spine buster in the centre of the ring. 2 and a kick
That
out.
was close, Simon Hill.
Big fisherman buster. 2.
Is it?
Oh!
Wow, I thought we'd got a win there for Chantel Jordan. Well, DJ King just walked past and said fisherman's driver. I think I prefer fisher driver. 1, 2, and the win!
There it is.
Harley Hudson returning and picking up a victory. Last time out, Chantel Jordan was the one to come on top in her match at the last Sirens Fury, thinking we had momentum there. But again, Harley Hudson, maybe a bit more experience in her pocket this time around.
I mean, a force like Hudzilla is hard to come across. Like, she is going across the world from place to place for a reason. I do think that sometimes people underestimate Harley Hudson because, I don't know, they just seem to underestimate it again and again. But she got the win at the end of the day, and what a match it was.
It was an incredible match, very hard-hitting. It was very much strikes versus power, and in the end, it was power that prevailed. So a really great showing for both Chantel Jordan and for Harley Hudson. And no doubt we haven't seen the last of Harley Hudson or Chantel Jordan here at TNT Extreme Wrestling. And another comment from Robert, who travelled all the way from Poland, who says he came in completely blind, as I don't watch TNA and don't see much UK independence. But this match blew me off. Was indeed a good match. Was indeed. And the whole show was, from start to finish, stacked, wasn't it? Great talent, good up-and-comers, and experienced talent in there as well. And just before we get to our main event, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read out this special announcement. If you haven't already seen it on TNT socials, you will be able... Oh, Jay, did Jay just send you that, like 6 hours too late? I just saw him put it in the But what Jay also sent me that 6 hours too late is we have confirmation, ladies and gentlemen, that Sirens Fury...
What do you mean this?
There we go.
What do you mean this, Simon?
I mean this right here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Press there we go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Sirens come out to play. Will be in February. Sirens on the Loose in June. And then August, where the big girls play, followed by October, Clash of the Sirens. I mean, this is amazing, isn't it? You know, to be able to not just put this show on once a year, Mark expressed it a lot on commentary during this show, is we need more Sirens Fury, and we're getting it. And what's even better, I think, it's on a Thursday night. Every show is on a Thursday evening, and I think that's absolutely incredible.
It's just so refreshing to see someone dedicate an entire campaign like this to showcase women's wrestling. I mean, of course, there are places that do it, but to have something like this throughout the year, quarterly, to be able to showcase all of the talent and continue the continuation of the action and the stories of everything that's happening in TNT, but just really focusing on all of that female talent is just, I'm so excited to take part, to be there on a Thursday night as well. I can't believe it. I'm very excited.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And, we're going to be able to showcase women you've never seen before here at TNT. Personally, I know we've had Harley Hudson, but I think it's about time we welcome Myla Grace back to TNT and back to Sirens Fury. She had a fantastic showing at one of our Sirens Fury against Lizzie Evo. That match is, that was a 10 out of 10 match. So love to see Myla back there. I mean, there is we could be here all day just listing talented women that deserve a spot. Kanji, we haven't seen Kanji at a TNT show. So that could be another one we could potentially, hopefully see in the future. Any on your list that are off the top of your head, you thinking you would just love to see at Sirens Fury?
I think that there would be so many to be able to sit here and list them all off, and that's why it's so important to have a place like Sirens Fury, because there is so many female wrestlers, just pro wrestlers out there that don't get a chance, that don't get a shot, and don't get booked as much as they should be, from up and down. I'm trying to think who I would like to see. There's too many.
I think Raven Creed would be another good shout. I think bring Raven Creed from Ireland, of course, the current OTT Women's Champion. She's been on the run of a lifetime after capturing that last October, I think it was. So again, another great talent potentially we could see. But let us know in the comments. Sound off. Who do you want to see at Sirens Fury in 2026? Ooh. I mean, look. No one is ever going to turn that down. I know 3 or 4 years ago it's kind of up and down the country everywhere, and we had the payoff here at TNT when Alex beat Lizzie Evo finally after months of trying for that TNT women's title. But how about it one more time? I'd be up for that, would you?
100%. Once every show.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
And we'd never get bored. It would be great.
No, it'd be incredible. But yeah, of course, keep dropping those messages, ladies and gentlemen. Tell us what you thought of Sirens Fury. Also, what you think of the show and Veronica's ECW shirt and lack of talent. Actually, no, she is very talented. You gave me
I am nothing but nice to you.
No,
I'm nice to you all the time. No, I am. I am nice to you because do you know what? Despite what you look like, I still talk to you.
I can't believe you just said that out loud. On a live broadcast as well. Oh my God. Okay, let's get on to
Don't play with me, Simon.
See, Molly Spartan used to tell me the same thing, and I think it's just a Scottish thing. You can't out-banter anyone from Scotland.
No, you can't. It's like ham on bread.
I think the owner of TNT after this show is going to sack both of us because this show's been 39 minutes long, and I reckon about 17 minutes of it have been us taking the piss out of each other. But again, it's like ham on bread. Our main event for this Sirens
Who's ham
Fury,
and who's bread?
Our main event for this Sirens Fury, ladies and gentlemen, was for the TNT Undisputed Women's Championship. A story that has gone on for months and months. We already mentioned Lucy Sky's involvement in that. But this came down to Lana Austin versus Session Moth Martina. And it almost ended pretty quickly if it wasn't for you and referee James Greenwood, Veronica.
Describe the foundation of the women's evolution in British wrestling. You would start with two names, Lana Austin and...
Hold on.
Oh, she's broken.
Hold on. Hold on.
Session Moth
Okay, did it.
Martina. Both.
And she does it with such glee as well.
Quick history lesson on the women's champion. Oh, what? What on earth?
And your winner?
Via disqualification. Champion's advantage. If you take out the ref, you'll lose by disqualification, but retain the championship. Disgraceful.
Austin, if you can return to the ring immediately.
What? I mean, that's just so disrespectful to the belt.
This match will continue as planned with one addendum. You do not get to cheat your way out of this. So this is now a no disqualifications match.
That holds the stairs up into the backstage area. There's a suplex onto the chairs.
Whoa.
Oh, kick to the gut from Martina.
Red's getting smacked in the face with a chair.
Now returning with those strikes of her own.
Baking trays. There's still a steel chair in the ring as well. And no! Lana reverses it and just whacks her around the face with that. Oh, and a headbutt! Is this the opening for Martina?
Spear! That could be it. And now there's the twisting suplex.
Cover!
1, 2, and the shoulder up. Oh, drills Martina.
Onto the chair.
Skull first. Well, count it.
That's gotta be it.
Lana Austin retains. No!
What?
No!
What?
She's still in it,
Oh
Mark!
no! No!
No! Martina drops through the chairs.
Horrible landing. That's got to be it.
No!
It's not. Dangerous situation for Lana Austin.
Oh, there it is.
Twisting suplex onto the steel chairs. That's got to be the win.
New champion. No!
No!
Imagine now looking for keep calm. Jaeger bomb. Oh, wait!
Holly Barlow!
Barlow! Lana Austin up for the roaring forearm. Folds Martina. 2, 3.
Oh.
Holly Barlow, Veronica.
Holly Barlow. Holly Barlow. Wear wee gingham outfits. And are we, I've just got purple hair and it's cuddly and nothing I do is ever bad because I'm just dead cute and small and lovely and cuddly. It's all an elaborate ruse. It's an elaborate ruse and it's fooling nobody anymore. It's fooling nobody. She wants to be best friends because she wants to like turn Lana Austin around, and we all thought, oh, this will be great for Lana. It's going to be a really positive influence in her life. It turns out, Holly's worse than her. That I said it here first.
It's a big statement.
Holly's worse than her. Holly's worse than her.
I mean, Lana's pretty bad.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
We attempted to get Holly Barlow on the show for a word, and she refused to participate, saying, "I don't need to talk to you." So that's what we've got. And
look at even this comment. Lally is in full effect. She
Lally
has the crowd behind.
Can just get in the bin, right?
Honestly, it's one of those things. She's got the crowd behind her, and she's just like. I feel like she's just thrown it all away. She's just thrown it all away to lick Lana's boots. Like what?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how all of this pans out. It'd be very interesting to see, where this goes. Of course, it was at the hands of Holly Barlow that Lana was able to retain that title. So how long has Lana Austin got with the TNT Undisputed Women's Championship? Great match, though. Let's not take anything away from Martina. She came out with every game plan she possibly could, even adapting on the fly after Lana Austin tried to take out the ref to get disqualified. You then stepped in alongside referee James Greenwood. Talk to me about that moment in the ring and how you were feeling.
Well, I mean, it was just a shock. It was a huge shock to everyone. Once we sort of figured out what our game plan was to get disqualified just so that she could retain the title, we had a very quick discussion. It was between me, Greenwood, and Martina. We had very, very quick, all happened really quickly. And it was then a no disqualifications match. It was the only way to try and get those underhanded tactics under control, is to make them allowed, to make them is to turn it against her in any way possible. It just shows you that, I mean, the way that she got the TNT Undisputed Women's World Championship is through underhanded tactics.
Yeah.
So obviously that's going to wear on her at some point. Now, she did, in my opinion, do really, really well with the three-way match between her, Lucy Sky, and Session Moth Martina. She done really, really well. She didn't have to use any of these tactics. She didn't have to resort to that. And she won it almost as far as Lana could, legitimately. So I was thinking to myself, well, maybe this is the position that she deserves to be in. Maybe she should be the TNT Undisputed Champion. Maybe she should be in that position. Maybe she does deserve it. And it's just getting those moments wherever you can. That's what pro wrestling's all about. Some of the best moments in pro wrestling have come about from those very same actions. So who am I to hold that against her? But when you're trying to avoid wrestling at all, that's what really gets my goat. Like, do not avoid the problem. Stand up, plank your feet, and wrestle.
Yeah, 100%. Couldn't agree more. And it was almost in the bag for Martina. So again, she'll have to go back to the drawing board again, just like Lucy Sky has. I think it's going to be a tough adapting period for Martina.
I think that I don't know if I feel like someone has to put Lana Austin in her place. I think Lucy Sky has moved on from that, and more power to her, like on her healing journey, to go and just focus on herself and focus on her career. That's probably the best thing to do. But the fact that she won that match through underhanded tactics, I think Martina's got every right to turn around and ask for a rematch, because even though it's no disqualifications, it's still interference from the outside.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I really do think that
maybe Bossman needs to invest in a steel cage. Maybe that's the solution.
You wouldn't tease a girl, would you? You wouldn't
that's
tease a girl, would you? A steel cage.
So, Mr. Raptor, that is the solution to our problem. Let these two women fight in a steel cage for that undisputed championship.
I got so excited, I disconnected my internet.
We're nearly there. You can disconnect it in a minute.
Excited. I could just like my Ethernet cable just came straight out, and I was just like, poof. That's so funny. I got so excited there.
Yeah.
Imagine a steel cage. That would be crazy. Jay, please let it happen, please.
Yeah. There we go. So, I mean, all in all, this was an incredible show, wasn't it? Sirens Fury returning back to TNT, returning to Fusion, and every single one of these women. You want to come and do the outro? Come on. There we go.
Hold up, my cat was around.
Oh, we're having a Dr. Dolittle moment. Don't knock it over.
Oh, baby, look at your face. Your dog's cute.
So, He is. He's beautiful. So it's because he's not getting attention, see.
Oh.
It was an incredible showcase, and all of the women on that show have bright futures. Some experienced, some on the up and coming, as we've mentioned. So go and check them all out because they have all been incredible. And now, with the announcement of Sirens Fury having its own platform and multiple shows for 2026, it's only going to get bigger and better. And of course, we could also be having a steel cage. So.
Honestly,
I'm kind of forcing Jay's hand at this point. So before I put my foot in it anymore, I think we should sign out. Before we do, though, ladies and gentlemen, of course, our final shows of the year are not too far away. Veronica, have you got the graphic to whack up to show everyone? No. Of course you haven't.
I can't. You shut up. Did Jay send it to me?
Probably not. But we do have our two shows, ladies and gentlemen. 29th of November. Don't forget, we will have Cold Day in Hell. It is all built up to this. Tate Mayfair's versus Drew Parker. Death to death match has been what Tate Mayfair's has been all about for the last year. And will this finally be the nail in the coffin for deathmatch wrestling at TNT Extreme Wrestling with the longest reigning champion in TNT history, the person who has defended this title in multiple continents, in a plethora of countries all around the world, the most successful champion in TNT history, Tate Mayfair. Say what you want about him, but there has never been a champion quite like Tate Mayfair's in TNT history. He's currently taking the UK and the world by storm. So this will be a big fight for Drew Parker for sure. Of course, we also have that announcement of Sapphire Reed and Anita Vaughn. They'll both be appearing at Cold Day in Hell. That, for me, is booking gold against gold. I can't wait for that. That's going to be incredible. Of course, there are a lot more announcements coming your way as well. We have announced today, I believe we announced Darwin, I think, today. I'm going to get the graphic up because you can tell that we were clearly prepared for all of this.
Of course, it was Darwin versus Connor Mills, I believe.
Yeah, that's the one. And Connor Mills, of course, you know, was searching far and wide for that win at TNT, got it at the last show, and now hopefully he can climb that mountain. If he's able to defeat Darwin, does he get in a conversation for Tate Mayfair's then?
See, that's the thing. It's all up for grabs. Everything's constantly moving. So I think that 2026 is going to be a very interesting year indeed.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I just downloaded a graphic. Because I'm just so amazing. Hold on.
She's working on the fly, all for you, just to show this graphic for 5 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
Shut up.
Live broadcasting.
That's wrong.
That's a video. Welcome to Sparked Out, ladies and gentlemen. There you go.
Is that the big one?
That's the right one. So as you can see, I mean, you know, just look at the talent on there. Wait, is that the right one?
No,
that's last year's. What are we even doing? What are we even doing right now?
I'm just trying my best.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't have the full show graphic. I have match graphics. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, you will want to attend. So this is just a little insight into what you can expect. Tate Mayfair's there against Drew Parker for the TNT World Championship. That in itself is going to be worth admission. Grab your tickets off Skiddle. Of course, we do have TNT Breakout as well as TNT travels for the very first time to Bradford. That comes to you on the 5th of December. So that, again, is going to be an incredible show. Yeah, there you go. Fantastic night of action you can expect there. So, yeah, lots going on, ladies and gentlemen, here at TNT. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Subscribe to our YouTube and all the other good stuff. We have 2 more Aftermaths, not sparked out, coming at you in the next few weeks, where we'll cover Effie's Big Gay Brunch and what took place at Thrill Kill. Veronica, final words? Because you'll get sacked after this, no doubt.
What? What did you just say to me?
I said you'll probably get sacked after this.
I will not. Oh, please no. I belong at TNT. We go together.
Like ham on bread.
That's it. See if we ever do a tag team.
That's what it's going to be called. Yeah.
I did get a little bit distracted trying to find graphics about the Tate Mayfairs and Drew Parker. I did get a few words with them backstage. Of course, we're going to be discussing that on another Aftermath, more in depth. I did get a few words, and it was very, very intense from Tate Mayfairs. It's going to be a very complicated one, and I can't wait to get stuck in and to really take it apart and really delve deep into what's going through each of these men's brains, what they're thinking, and why they hate each other so much. So I'm really looking forward to that. So hopefully you guys watching can join us then as well. I just want to say goodbye to everyone. You have been great. The banter has been brilliant as well. And it has been excellent banter for this Aftermath, don't you think?
But yeah. Considering we both kind of thrown this together last minute, because for anyone watching, myself and Veronica are professional broadcasters outside of this, and we also do a lot of other work within the entertainment industry. So when me and Veronica are messaging, setting these shows up, it usually takes us about 3 weeks to get to the point of actually breaking things down and putting it all together. So I always look forward to this because I enjoy it, and I know whatever happens, even amongst the chaos, we just have a lot of fun talking about wrestling and talking about a promotion we love and we work for and that we enjoy to see thriving. So it's always a good fun and a good time on these shows. That's as nice as I'm going to get for you. So.
You saying nice things about me, Simon? We do go together like ham and bread.
I absolutely hate you. Can we end the show now, please?
You're my best friend, Simon Hill.
Oh, Jay Apter, please save me. Right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in and staying with us throughout this. And again, just like I said before, go and check out all of the women that have competed on Sirens and that you've seen tonight, because they are all doing incredible things, and I look forward to seeing more of them next year. And we'll see you on the next Aftermath, where we'll be covering Thrill Kill before we then tackle Effie's Big Gay Brunch. But until then, you know what to do. Keep it locked right here to TNT Extreme Wrestling.
Okay, love you. Bye.